Hello, everybody, and welcome to Nerdsmith Presents 9 Hells of a Good Time. This is 12 one-shot episodes featuring 12 different DMs and 48 different players all across the month of October. My name is Tessa. You can find me on Twitter at Selkie Dreams or on other Nerdsmith shows such as Shenanigans and Dead Men Tell No Tales, as well as In Vain Valpurgisnacht if the podcast crowd. We are celebrating the release of Wizards of the Coast module Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus. I'm going to do a quick introduction and let's kind of learn a little bit more about our wonderful players. Megan, could you please introduce yourself, tell the folks where they can find you, and one thing that you are excited to be working on?
Okay, hi, my name is Megan. You can find me on Twitter at Spring and Folk. That's Spring and Folk. One thing I'm excited to work on, I don't really have any streams or projects going on, but I do a lot of character and costume design for Dungeons and Dragons. So I have a lot of art that I've been working on, and I'm really excited to be able to share that in the future.
Excellent. Carl, where can the folks find you, and what's a project you're excited to be working on?
Hi, I'm Carl Jordan. I am RPG Carl on Twitter. I am very excited about another We Are Nerdsmith project that I'm doing coming up soon with Dire Bear GM called Obscura.
Yes, we are very excited about that as well. When is Obscura premiering? I believe it's pretty soon, right?
Next week on Wednesday night.
So next week, Wednesday, brand new show. You will have to come and check it out. And the lovely lady to your left, I believe, is Sarah. Sarah, why don't you go ahead and give us a little introduction about you?
Hello, everyone. My name is Sarah. I am an artist, gamer, all-around nerd, lover of D&D and tabletop role-playing games and live-action role-playing games and costuming. You can find me on Twitter at RNL. My handle is down below. One thing that I'm super excited about is a weekly game that I'm playing over on the Onyx Path official channel, which is community service. It is an Aberrant 2.0 game. The people who wrote the game are in there watching it with us. It is a lot of fun. We are in community service and we get superpowers. So I'm super excited about that one, and it's every Tuesday night at 10 p.m. Mountain Time, I believe. Yes.
Excellent. And last but certainly not least, Wild.
Yes, hello. I'm Wild Engineer. You can find me at Wild Engineer on Twitter. I guess one thing I'm excited about is I decided to throw my hat into the gaming design world and see if I can make myself a horror game. So, nothing out yet, but maybe something soon. So.
We'll have to keep an eye on it for sure. Again, as I said, we are celebrating the release of Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus. Tonight, this episode is sponsored by World Anvil, the most robust campaign management software on the market today. They're constantly coming out with new exciting features and ways to support creativity and world building. Light up the forge with World Anvil and go and check them out and take a look at all of their free features. And if you like what you see, definitely check out their paid features as it just expands on the multitudes of options available for you. We are also sponsored by Die Hard Dice, purveyors of the finest polyhedrals in the multiverse. They are coming out with new sets all of the time, and each one is as incredible as the last. In fact, because we are sponsored by them tonight, you can win a set of their brand new Brimstone dice. You just have to enter the code #EGGSTREAM, EGGSTREME, in chat right now. If you want to roll with the best, then go to dieharddice.com. Have a couple of people I'd like to thank really quickly before we get started with our game. I'd love to do a shout out for Will Crossweight for composing the intro theme song for us, and Angela for making the wonderful intro video. You can find both of them on Twitter at Crossweight Music and at Darling Gypsum, respectively. And lastly, tonight is the 10th standalone episode of our epic one-shot series, 9 Hells of a Good Time. And we hope that you will join us for the ride on all 12 of our adventures. There will be another adventure this Thursday, I believe, and the final adventure this Saturday. If you can't catch them live, then you can catch them on the Twitch VOD or on our Nerdsmith YouTube after they've aired. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and get on into Chicken Run, tonight's episode. You all find yourselves walking the streets of Baldur's Gate. You have had a message. A particular type of delivery person has found you and let you know that Mad Mags is waiting for you at her new restaurant that she just opened up in Baldur's Gate, Mad Maggie's Menagerie of Meat. You see, Mad Maggie has been hearing about these chicken sandwich wars that have been going on with all the fast food restaurants, and she needs your help. So you have been urged to make your way to Mad Maggie's Menagerie of Meat as soon as you possibly can. And she'll be waiting for you there with an opportunity. Now, each of you owe Maggie a favor, and so she's expecting to collect. I'd like each of you to roll me a d20, and let's find out who gets there first, please.
That is a 14.
All right. Is that 2 3s over there?
I got a 20 plus.
Alrighty. So Wild will go ahead and have you come in first. When you open the door to Mad Maggie's Menagerie, what is it that people see when you enter? Tell us a little bit about your character.
They see a short, bearded gnome who looks like he just came out of a bush. There's twigs all in his hair because odds are he was sleeping in a tree. Yeah, he walks in. He hasn't taken a shower for a while because who cares? He's into nature. He's got a bag on his side. You could probably hear some little chittering coming from it. But yeah, for the most part, he just seems like just your average tree sleeping gnome walking through a restaurant.
All right. So Mad Maggie's menu has several different offerings on it. The most notable ones being, of course, Goblin Goulash, which is now vegan, Fiendish Fries, Filet of Flumph, the Big Mag Sandwich, Kraken Crispies, Ladyfingers, and Tarrasque Tacos. Is there anything on the menu that you decide that you need to have for yourself while you were waiting for this meeting to commence?
I mean, as Warvin's looking over the menu, just a little tear comes down his eye, and he goes for the fries.
Alrighty, so you order yourself some fries, and you are expected, Warvin. So you are pointed over to a table that has 5 seats at it, and are told to make yourself comfortable. And Mad Mags herself will be here in a few minutes to meet with you. A few moments later, Krieg, you enter our restaurant, and what is it that the people see when Krieg enters?
They see, they're kind of tall for a goblin. They're about 4 foot, very tall and lanky, long kind of unkempt hair down their back, really like bulging yellow eyes, kind of looking around like they're on a lot of caffeine, sort of looking around very nervous, kind of skittish. And they're just covered in a lot of like dirt and mold. They look like they haven't taken a bath in their entire life. They're carrying a wooden staff that is also somehow looks like it's rotted through, but also looks very sturdy.
All right. And what is it that Krieg decides to get off the menu? If you need me to read them again, I can.
Krieg will have the goblin goulash. Very glad that it is now vegan.
Excellent. And you are also pointed over to the table where you see Warvin enjoying his fries. As two more folks almost bump into each other as they enter Mad Maggie's Emporium. Carl and Sarah, would you like to describe your characters, please, as you come inside? And let us know what it is on the menu that you or your character would like to eat.
The door flies open, and a small, draconic-looking creature starts to come in, covered in weapons, and gets bumped into by
a very tall, red-skinned tiefling. She's wearing black robes with arcane symbols that glow on the sides of the hem.
This kobold jumps back and holds the door, trying to stay out of the way.
Oh, you are so tiny. I didn't see you there, so I'm very sorry.
Miss?
Yes, I will come inside now. Thank you, small creature.
All right. And
then I'm running up to the...
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, good. Okay. I'm running up to the bar. I'm, after holding the door open, running right past her, possibly through her legs, and jumping up onto a bar stool and immediately ordering meat.
Well,
I heard you had flumph.
Yes. Would you like the fillet of flumph?
Is it fried?
It is fried. Everything
Fried
here
fillet
is
of flumph,
fried.
please.
And you are given a gigantic to your hand, deep fried flump sandwich, and are shown over to a table where both Krieg and Warvin are currently waiting.
It's so tentacly.
Tastes like fish.
Skittering off that direction, and there are lots of weapons and weird bits of found equipment clanging as he runs.
Excellent. And what is it that Zari is ordering up at the counter?
Zari just kind of looks over the menu and thinks, I think I'm good now. I just a drink, please.
All right. So you are given the drink of your choice and are again gestured over to the table where you can see 3 other people waiting, as well as 2 empty chairs. And as you guys sit down, I will give you a few moments for you all to get acquainted with one another before Maggie comes out to speak with you.
Oh, good. You're not tall.
No, neither are you. Hey, I like looking up from tall places, though. It's kind of, I don't like being so close to the ground, honestly.
I'm actually considered very tall, but thank you for saying that anyways.
Oh, I am the biggest among you. This is going to be interesting. How much do all of you weigh combined? A small amount because you're small? We'll go with the small amount. I can carry you around. It'll be fun.
You're not tall enough. It's okay.
You can carry me.
Yes. No, I mean, I have transportation for us.
Yes. I'm not getting in a sack again.
Zari pulls a broom out of a bag at her side, and it's a very long broom with shining red bristles on it. This is my transportation. It's fine. We can ride the broom together. And then she sticks it back into the bag. Too?
I have one of those bags that brings awesome stuff too. He reaches into his bag. He's like, look, it's a squirrel in her hand. Okay.
That is a squirrel? That is pretty.
Yeah. Oh. He just lets it off into the restaurant.
There is a squeaking as the squirrel goes running, and several chefs from the back room look up at the thought of a different type of meat for the meat menagerie. But that squirrel is too fast, and it is out the door before it can become tomorrow's special. It's a smart squirrel.
It won't last long in the city.
Oh, I probably shouldn't have let it out. Oh no.
Maybe we can find you another squirrel. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's fine. I can get another. See? Oh no, I did it again.
Oh no! Don't pull any more out. If you pull any more out, they will also go away. So if you have a whole family in there, just let them be, because they don't need to run away. Just the two as an.
Wait until I'm not eating. I'll chase it.
It's okay. I'll keep it. You'll be my friend for today.
I have a friend too. And I open up my the pouch at my side, and an inky cap mushroom jumps out and just kind of splats on the table and looks around.
Oh my goodness. You guys bring so many friends.
They're special.
It almost looks like food, but it walks.
The inky cap mushroom, when you say that, kind of looks over at Krieg, looks back at you, and just kind of like tries to squat itself down to make itself look less appetizing.
Oh, you don't want to eat it. It'll kill you.
There's kind of a squelching noise as it nods.
Yeah, mushrooms tend to do that.
That's okay. A lot of my new friends want to kill me.
There is the sound of creaking wood as footsteps approach your table. And as you turn, you see the grandmotherly face of Mad Maggie. Her bat wings folded in against her back. She smiles warmly at you all, fangs showing through her cracked smile. Mad Maggie, for those who do not know, is a night hag, horned, winged, and has a bit of a reputation. She has been in the past, and may currently be as well, one of the gang leaders in Avernus. She's done you all a favor at a time or two, getting you in or out of trouble, as the case may be. But for the most part, she is incredibly kind when it suits her. But she comes over and she sets down 4 sandwiches in front of you all. My compliments. I'm so happy to see all of you. I'm so pleased you could make it. Hello. Hello, my friends. Bang Bang, it's good to see you. Have you met everyone? Bang Bang, Warvin. This is Zari. And this is Krieg. And she gestures to each of you in turn.
I'm Bang Bang.
Yes, we have gathered.
What a suiting name.
You're quite energetic. I'm Morvin. Hi.
I have brought you all my latest and greatest invention. I would love it if you would try it. And she hands each of you
I've seen a sandwich.
Well, this is a special sandwich. It's not on the menu. This is a chicken sandwich. This is our new sandwich. It's demonically good. as she passes you out, each of you, a abyssal chicken sandwich. Now available in original and extra spicy.
Is this meat or okay? Is it okay for me to eat?
It is absolutely okay for you to eat. I promise.
On
I
that,
would
I'm immediately
nev-
eating it.
I would never give you anything that wasn't fit for consumption.
Can I make an insight check?
Mm-hmm. You absolutely can make an insight check.
That's a 13.
Krieg is gonna.
Seems like she's telling the truth. She probably wouldn't give you anything that was unfit for consumption. The question is, whose consumption?
Krieg
Hey,
is gonna take their sandwich and like examine all the angles of it, open it up, like look at the top bun, look at the bottom bun, and then just take a bite, and then look at what color it is after they bite it.
Looks like chicken. It would be a little bit of redder than you would expect, but that could just be the spices on the outside. It's definitely got a kick to it. It's a little bit more maybe zesty than you were expecting a chicken sandwich to be,
Oh goodness!
but still tasty.
It's
where
very
are the
spicy.
bones?
Oh, I wouldn't. Not all creatures can devour bones so readily. They're bang bang, so we make sure that there are no bones inside for those of us who can't eat them.
Can I have their bones?
I'll bring you some from the back.
Warden sniffing at the sandwich and throwing it to the squirrel. I was like, yeah. Oh no, that's meat.
Yes, it is meat. I haven't yet come up with a vegan option. But I'll work on it, Warvin, for you.
It tastes very good. A little bit like mother's home cooking, yes.
Oh, good.
Thank you.
Well, I'm glad you enjoy it. It's my new abyssal chicken sandwich. Problem is we're out of abyssal chickens, and I need a group of capable folk to go fetch some more for our operations. We want to make this a big best-selling item here in Baldur's Gate, and I cannot do that without some abyssal chicken.
You only had 5 chickens?
Oh, no, we had many more, but there was a rush.
I can see why.
The chicken sandwich wars are not to be taken lightly.
Oh no, it's a war?
Metaphorically
It's a war.
speaking.
That is scary. So you need us to go get you some chickens then.
Yes, but you'll have to be, abyssal chickens are a little bit, more difficult to, procure than your normal chickens. They aren't really domesticated or farmed. You'll have to catch them wild. Now I do have transportation for you, so that will be at your disposal to help you round up these chickens. You'll have to go get it though. It is not necessarily in Baldur's Gate, but I can take care of your transportation at least to Avernus, where they are living.
That sounds
And-
dangerous.
I do promise to make it worth your while. I have a very special reward for those of you who come through.
Oh, what kind of reward? I am interested now.
Is it food?
It can be food. It can create food.
Is
Let's
magic
just-
then?
It is magic. It is the best wild card draw poker that you could ever want to be a part of. Magical favors traded, gained, bought, sold. Just think of the wonders at your fingertips.
So these chickens,
Mm-hmm.
do they need to be alive?
No, they don't need to be alive.
Oh, good.
I'm making them into sandwiches. I do need them to be edible, at least.
Understood.
How many of these chickens do you need?
Well, let's see here. I believe the cage on the wagon, the CHP, I call it cheap. The cheap, I think, can hold 50 chickens, and that shouldn't be too hard to get. The hardest part will be getting to cheap. There's just a few minor details that you might need to take care of on the way over.
Why is it going to be hard to get to cheap?
Well, we gotta get you to Avernus, which means we gotta go to the back room, and then Cheap is currently out of gas, and, well, Cheap runs on Demon Ichor, but I know of a couple madcaps that, you can take care of them, and their hats have enough Demon Ichor in them to power up Cheap for enough time to get the chickens, I think.
Well, I don't like it, but I'll do it for you, Maggie.
Oh, thank you, Warvin. I appreciate it. And we can consider all of your favors completely absolved after this.
I'm in.
I say let's do this. I don't know what a chicken is, but I'm ready to go catch them.
As long as we catch them humanely.
Oh, absolutely. Cheap has the most humane net catching system possible.
What's humane?
It means if you're careful, it won't hurt them before we make them into sandwiches.
Okay.
If we catch extra, do we keep them?
Yes, you can.
Goody.
Okay. So you guys tell me what a chicken is, and I will catch them with you. Yes. And we're going to go find Cheap. So back room then?
Yes, I will give you a drawing of an abyssal chicken because they don't quite look like chickens from the prime material plane. And she grabs a piece of paper and sketches out a abyssal chicken, which looks a little bit like a small triangular, almost dinosaur-like bird with 2 legs with taloned claws at the end of it, absolutely no eyes, and a pointed mouth where you would think there was a beak full of razor-sharp teeth and a very long tongue. There are no feathers on the abyssal chicken, but there are wing/tail bits. You're not entirely sure how it flies or if it's able to fly. But it's
This
definitely
is
not
a
what you would expect
bird
to be.
or a lizard?
Of sorts, yes. Oh, it's a bird. It's a bird.
I don't think that's a chicken.
That's
It's
so
an abyssal
cool.
chicken.
I mean, I'll eat it. I just don't think it's a chicken.
Oh no, it's an abyssal chicken. It's a chicken of the abyss. It's like a chicken of the sea, only different. Oop, I think we lost you, Wild. It looks like your camera may have gotten clicked off. If you want to see if we can get you back. Hold on for a moment, folks. We have some technical difficulties. But I think oh, good. There we go. We got him back. Let's make sure and we're all in the right spot. Sorry about that.
Yay!
So I for my players, I have put a picture of an abyssal chicken into the
That's
an
terrifying.
abyssal chicken for you all. Let me see if I can put a copy of a picture of an abyssal chicken for our audiences. Oh, thank you very much. We are Nerdsmith for moderating so that folks can see what an abyssal chicken looks like.
Okay, so is very strange looking creature, and is it, do they bite?
Oh yes, they absolutely bite, but that's why I'm giving you cheap.
Do they poison you when they bite?
Oh no. They're mostly harmless.
Do you need the teeth too? Like, can we take their teeth out so they don't bite us all the time?
You can absolutely take their teeth out. I have no need for their teeth.
Why
Although
not
I've
just
heard
remove the
hen's
head?
teeth. I've heard that hen's teeth do make a good magical component.
Yeah, I have a friend down. Well, I'm not gonna tell you where, but I have a friend, and he likes to collect strange teeth. So this would be great.
Oh, great. Well,
I'm in.
Great. I'm so glad. I'm gonna have my assistant take you to the portal, and she will help you get started, and she'll at least send you on your way toward where you can find Cheap and the Madcaps to get the demon ichor that you need to run Cheap. I'm so glad you guys are in for this little adventure. And I promise that when you get back, I'll have that special deck of cards ready for you.
Oh, that's exciting. Let's go eat one of these things.
They look
Can't
like
wait.
they'll be-
I am excited about the cards.
They look hard to capture alive.
Humanely.
It's okay. Cheap has a special net and cage carrying system. You can fire the
anything go bad
net
if-
from Cheap.
Is there anything that can go wrong if they bite us? Because they look
No,
kind of
it'll
mean.
it'll feel like a little pinch.
Okay.
It's probably like the normal stuff that happens when stuff bites you.
So where do we go to find them after we get Cheap? What's their habitat like?
Out in the dunes of Avernus. Just out in the wilds.
This is exciting. Okay, let's go.
Okay. So as you guys are finishing up with your meals, Warvin, you are brought an extra portion of vegan goblin goulash. There are no meat in it for the road. A young-looking fawn walks over with long blonde hair, cloven hooves, a little tiny deer tail, and she has a bag slung over one shoulder that says Thaco University. And she comes over and kind of leans on the table. Okay, so I'm taking you guys to Avernus, is what I hear. You guys need to go through the portal to get to Cheap for Maggie?
Yes, that's
All
right.
Okay, follow me right this way.
I'm so excited right now.
And this fawn starts walking towards the back room. Just doesn't look back. Looks like she's expecting you to follow just because she told you to.
Bang Bang, are you always excited, or is there anything that you are not excited about? Like, are you just all the time excited?
I don't like being locked up. Oh, there you are.
When were you locked up?
Oh, like last week. It's okay, I got out. I usually do.
Is this a regular occurrence?
Yeah, people don't like kobolds, I think, and try to sell us.
Well, that's not very nice.
That makes me angry. Like, I want to go find this person and I want to do bad things to them.
Thanks.
The fawn kind of leans around the corner. Who are we doing bad things to? How many jelly beans? With what? I'm in. Oh,
With
sorry,
whatever.
that's not my job.
The people who sell the kobolds.
Yeah, selling people. Not my jam. Anyway, yeah. Well, when you get back, let's talk about that. We'll see what we can make happen.
Krieg will get up and start following her.
I like you, dear lady. You like gems and jellies.
I do like a good jam. Yes, I do. We had a jam from Barovia once. It was very tasty.
I like jams too. I know a bard who plays really good drums. He jams really well.
Nice! I'm a bard. Well, I was a bard. I'm still kind of a bard. I do other stuff now, though. Yeah, right this way. Okay, Maggie! I'll see you later! You hear a bye, Calliope, from the back. And
Calliope.
Yep, that's my name.
That's a pretty...
Thanks. And she walks you into a back room where there's this red and purple shimmering field. Just beyond it, you can see red sands. And you can almost feel heat radiating out of it.
I'm jumping through.
All right, so Bang Bang is through the portal.
Oh, okay.
They wasted no time.
Super eager. All right. I suppose we'll go in then. I'll follow Bang Bang.
Krieg just kind of stands there for a while, wringing their hands, like, oh, it's really hot. But they'll jump in too.
All right.
Well, here goes nothing. He just jumps in.
The heat just is almost like a physical slap when it hits you. The red, sandy wastes of Avernus are ripe with howling winds. There's a scent of brimstone in the air, and your mouth immediately goes parched. Your tongues are dry. Everything's just off here. It feels stagnant almost, but yet there is, with the amount of wind, you wouldn't think that it would feel so oppressive. A few moments later, there's a small pop as Calliope pops in with you.
I would like to check on Inky.
All right. You poke your head in the bag, and you see Inky, who is kind of leaning against the bag and is looking up at you like, why?
Oh, good.
And as you're
alive.
sitting there, Calliope hands each of you a bag, a water skin of fresh water. These will come in handy.
Thank you.
I think Warven's looking around for any sign of plant life, if there's any trees or anything like that at all.
You can see several like scrub bushes. In fact, not too far away is a river with what looks like fresh running water. And there's little plants and things growing alongside of it. You can hear the hum of insects not too far by. So, I mean, there's definitely life here, for sure. Right, so, welcome to Avernus. This is, hell. as it were. A few rules that you might want to know. Fort Knucklebone is right over there. That's Mags's place. Feel free to enter anytime. You all have immunity there. Diplomatic immunity, if you will. Don't drink from the river. It'll make you sick and possibly kill you. Just FYI. Most of the plant life is okay here. Try and watch out for any large, like, wasp hive-looking things. It's not a good look. It's not a good plan. I'd avoid it if possible. They like to sting you, and they're called hell wasps. Anything with hell in the name is probably not a good thing. But Maggie said that you guys need to find some madcaps to get some demon ichor so we can get to Cheep Cheep and get it running. Am I correct with that?
Yes, that's right.
Alrighty, so how familiar are you all with madcaps?
I think they have hats.
We do have hats, yes. Okay, do you guys know what a red cap is?
Is it like a plant of some sort?
Tell us about them.
Okay, so not a plant. Red caps are little fey creatures that they're kind of evil. They like to hunt things, and then they soak their caps in red blood, and that's why they're called red caps, because they're usually kind of oozy and gross. Mad caps are like that, but in hell. So instead of soaking their hats in blood, they soak them in demon ichor. So you just gotta get a couple of hats and you can shove it into Cheep Cheep's engines and it'll run fine.
That sounds so much worse than anything I imagined.
Would taking someone's soul to run Cheep Cheep be better? Or does the madcap work? I mean, we do have some options. If we need to go soul hunting, that'll be a little bit harder. But I can work with that.
Let's get the madcaps.
Yeah, that sounds better than taking
Yeah.
someone's soul.
Yeah.
I mean, if this is our option, then this is our option. What choice do we have? Let's just get some madcaps. Yeah!
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, off to the madcaps we go. And Calliope starts leading you off away from the river over some dunes to the northeast. After a few moments, you kind of get more acclimated to the conditions here in Avernus, and you find it a lot easier to kind of withstand everything. You get the idea that for short periods of time, it's not too bad, but were you to be in here for too long, you might start suffering exhaustion.
This place is hot.
Yeah, it is. It's great for getting a tan, though.
Bang Bang, are you okay? You look like you're going to pass out over there. Are you going to make it?
Yeah. Probably. Do we have any more of these water skins?
Yeah, I got a couple.
Okay, I'm fine.
And there seems to be a river there too. We can get water.
She said that kills you.
Yeah, I wouldn't drink from that river. That's a
Oh.
river Styx. Dead things kind of go in it.
Dead things, you say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
you don't
not good dead things.
don't drink from the river Styx.
Don't drink from the river
don't.
Styx. It's just
It's
bad.
Oh, I
a bad
wasn't-
idea. It's very
I wasn't
bad
going
idea.
to drink from it. I'd like to study it.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, we can go look at it if you want.
Maybe don't touch it.
That's
Like
probably a
with
good
your
idea.
skin. Maybe.
I've eaten a stick.
I'll have to.
I'm sure you've eaten lots of things, Bang Bang.
I can
Fine.
come back and study it later.
Okay.
So am I right in thinking that almost everything here kills you?
Well,
It's hell.
not
I mean,
everything.
It's not going to be happy and shiny and peaceful place. So yeah, everything here is probably dangerous.
I won't kill you on purpose.
I mean,
I will.
the Holly fonts aren't.
I'm only kidding.
The way she says "good person," you almost think it's kind of like an insult that she's like trying to clean her mouth of it. Anyway, well, all right. Madcaps, this way.
Yes, madcaps. Let's that way or that way. Did that way?
That way. Yeah, you got it. And she treks on, her little fawn hooves kind of clipping neatly across the sand dunes. It takes a few minutes, but eventually you get to the top of the dune and you look out and you can see like this colony of little, well, they look small from this distance, little men running around with kind of dark purpley black hats on, and they're carrying these wicked curved knives as they're harvesting something off of what looks like maybe a beehive of some sort.
Hey, they have hats.
Yeah, that's a madcap.
How do we want to do this?
How many are there?
There are 5 madcaps. You only need 2 to run Cheap. They look like they're spaced out well enough. It shouldn't be too difficult to try and grab them, maybe 1 at a time or 2 at a time if need be.
Bang Bang is very clearly judging whether or not he should run in there.
Hey, Bang Bang. Hey, Bang Bang.
What? Yeah. What?
Get him, Bang Bang.
What? Okay, charging forward.
All right, let's roll some initiative. But go ahead, Krieg. Go ahead.
No, Krieg just makes that, like, as they watch Bang Bang leave, they just
Oh.
But they'll follow.
All right,
What?
let's roll
I guess we're
initiative.
attacking.
That's a 9.
I have a 12.
All right.
16.
Oh, I also have a 16.
Okay. Warvin, what is your dex modifier?
+4.
Bang Bang, what is your dex modifier?
Oh, he can go first.
Okay.
Mine is 3, but I would give him go first.
Okay, sounds good. I'm just writing down our order here. All right, Morven, you are up first. You've got, you would say maybe 40 feet away from you currently is a cluster of 2 madcaps.
Right, so Warvin is going to cast as a cantrip Minor Illusion. Try to make an illusion of like one of their hives, close to them and moving towards the Cheap.
All right, sounds good. You see this hive kind of appear nearby to the madcaps, and one of them kind of stops what he's doing to go harvest and walks over and goes, and then starts walking towards the illusory hive that you've created. Bang bang.
Yeah.
Your turn, sir.
Okay. So I'm not yelling right away. Because as I'm running towards them, I see one of them start breaking off from the others. And I'm saying to myself, oh boy, 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 oh boy. And when I get really close to him, I'm gonna rage.
Alrighty. You get up on him and you rage.
Attacking him with a Yickelwa.
Okay.
So Bang Bang is pulling what looks like a spear with an oversized spearhead. Like a short spear with an oversized head on it from his back. And stabbing at this madcap.
All right.
I'm on the wrong page of my character sheet. Okay. Does a 14 hit?
A 14 does hit.
Oh boy. Okay. Eight damage.
Alrighty.
And taking a second attack. A 14.
Oh, it hits again.
And 6 damage.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yes, done.
All right. So the madcap looks up at you after you hit it and just grins, and his teeth are just kind of you realize that it's dripping the same purpley black ichor that his hat is, and his yellowy sharpened fangs kind of grin at you as he pulls this disgusting looking sickle out and slashes at you. Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
All right, so you will take 8 slashing damage, but you are raging, so I believe that is 4 slashing damage. Correct?
Yes, it is.
All right, and then he is going to try and slash at you again. That is higher that time, so you'll take another 8 slashing damage as it attacks you for a second time. Zari!
All right. Zari is going to cast Shadow Blade. And she's going to create a sword out of shadow energy. Moving
Okay.
and then move up close. And swinging at one of the madcaps. Thank you.
Yeah.
What level spell is that?
It is a 3rd level spell.
Alrighty.
Is it? Oh.
Okay, so let's kind of see what happens here, shall we? I am going to need a D100 from you. And then we will resolve your attack. I will give you a choice. Would you like the standard wild magic chart, or would you like a modified wild magic chart? Your choice.
Happens when I...
Can we let chat decide?
All right, chat. Are we gonna go standard, or are we going to go modified? Chrissy says modified, clearly. So, Chrissy, please, I think we shall go with the modified. Go ahead and give me that D100.
It is a 61.
All right. Wow. Okay. You feel suddenly way more charming and a little bit more confident as your charisma is increased by 2 for the remainder of the day. And my wig got caught in my nails. How do people do this? All right, and then you made an attack with that Shadow Blade, I understand?
Good.
Yes. However, I'm going to use a cantrip when I attack.
Okay.
Booming Blade. As part of the action, I make a melee attack against a creature.
Great. All right, let's go ahead. Are you going to the one that has attacked Boom Boom, or are you going or Bang Bang, or are you going to the other one? Sorry,
The
Boom
other
Boom
one.
is somebody else. Okay.
That's a 21 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Okay, so on a hit, the target will suffer normal effects, become sheathed in booming energy until the start of my next turn. If it moves, it will take 1d8 thunder damage.
Excellent. Good to know.
Yes. And then the damage from my Shadow Blade is 3d8.
Alrighty, let's roll that damage.
So that's 7. Is that a 6 or a 9? That's a 6.
There's no 9s
And
on
3.
I was gonna say, if you had a 9 on a D8, I was wondering what kind
Yeah,
of D8
yeah.
you had. It'd be a very interesting D8. All right, so 7, 6, and a 3, so 16 damage. No, I can't add. Yeah, 16 damage. Okay.
You added.
Yes. All right. Krieg.
Okay, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take my wooden quarterstaff and cast Shillelagh on it, which makes it magical and does additional things. And then I am going to look at the one that targeted Bang Bang and cast Chill Touch.
Alrighty. Is that a save or is that a roll to hit?
It's a roll to hit, and I rolled a 21.
That definitely hits.
Yeah.
How do
teamwork.
I...
So that is 8 necrotic damage, and I believe they cannot regain hit points until the start of my next.
Correct.
Are they considered undead?
They are not. They are fey creatures, so they are
Okay,
not considered
yeah.
undead.
That's fine.
Alrighty. Although that that madcap kind of as you hit him with that, he makes a very gentlemanly, for lack of a better term, noise as he is hit. And we're back at the top of the round with the Dwarven.
Dwarven's like, oh, I forgot to ask. Do we need the madcaps alive or?
You hear a yell
That is a
from
very good
Calliope.
question.
Nope. What? We just need their hats. You don't need them alive. But, I mean, their hats are technically attached to their heads, so... Yeah, do what you will.
So we need their heads.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. And Warvin's going to attack the one that's attacking Bang Bang. As a bonus action, he's going to cast is that Ensnaring Strike? So just a regular hit with a sword. 17.
Definitely hits.
17 hits. So it needs to do a strength save of 14 to see if it gets entangled.
Alrighty. That is a 22. I would assume that would prevent it from being entangled, unfortunately.
Yeah, and it takes 2 damage, and with my extra attack, I'll swing once more for another 17.
Alrighty.
6 damage.
All right, this red cap is starting to breathe really heavy. Or I keep saying red cap. I apologize. They are mad caps, not red caps. They are based loosely off the same creature, and I'm staring at a picture of the one, and they're right next to each other, so I keep getting very flustered. They're real gross looking, by the way. So he just kind of is making all sorts of noises, and he's starting to stomp his feet, and you see these heavy iron boots kind of caked with the rusty soil, and this huge, almost raptor claw coming off the tip of it. The idea if he kicked you with one of these things, it would hurt quite a bit. Bang Bang, it is your turn.
Oh boy. So I see all of these people running up and attacking the thing that's attacking me. And I'm like, yeah, teamwork! Also, I forgot that when I rage, I have a wild surge effect that happens.
Oh, goodness. Alrighty.
On a D8 chart. So
right.
Would it be okay if that goes off now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I rolled an 8, which means a beam of brilliant light lances from Bang Bang's chest in a 5-foot wide, 60-foot long line. Each creature in the line must succeed on a Constitution saving throw to take 2d8 radiant damage and be blinded.
All right, Constitution save, you said?
Yes.
All right, I will have each of them roll a con save. That is a 17 for the first one.
That saves.
And an 18 for the second one. So sorry.
Poop. But a brilliant 60-foot line bright light shines out of Bang Bang.
Let's see if you get the attention of any more madcaps. Nope, they are all hard at work. Do not notice. But that is a glorious sight.
It was a Care Bear stare.
Oh my god, it was Care Bear.
Friends!
Do it again.
It's a Care Bold stare.
Okay, now I'm attacking him.
All right.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I went ahead and rolled twice. One of them is a 12. Does that hit?
That does not hit.
Okay, the other is a natural 20.
All right. So, I kind of realized that I forgot to go over this with you guys in our session 0. But for natural 20s, what I would like you to do is go ahead and do your normal max damage, then plus whatever is on the dice.
Like roll and then add max?
Roll and then add max.
+12 plus 13. 25 damage.
All right. And that's to the one that you had been hitting?
Yes.
All right.
Preferably to the neck.
All right. Well, then why don't you go ahead and describe how you detach this hat from said cat.
Oh boy. Cat. Okay, so I'm like, oh, you're all right, teamwork, yay, friends! And this bright light beams out of Bang Bang. The madcap dodges out of the way, bringing his head down low enough that Bang Bang swipes to distract him and then lops off just the top of his head.
Perfect. And the demon ichor soaked cap lands in the dirt with a kind of sickening slurping noise as it is oozing this ichor. Bang Bang, I believe you have another attack still, yes?
No, those were 2 attacks. I missed and then I hit.
Thank you for reminding me. Yes, Zero Mega Prime. He was decapitated. And that was brilliant, and I love it. All right. The other madcap, seeing his friend, falling into the dirt, gets very angry and bull rushes his way towards Bang Bang and lets out a mighty kick, trying to knock you off balance. I need you to roll a dexterity save, please.
How tall are these madcaps?
They're about the same size as both Krieg, Worven, and Bang Bang. They are not tall.
Seven.
All right. He dashes towards you and kicks you with these sharpened metal boots, and you take 20 bludgeoning damage from the kick. However, you
Oh.
are raging, so you
Oh.
only take 10 bludgeoning damage.
Wait, also, I am a barbarian. I get advantage on deck saves if I can see them coming.
You definitely can see it coming.
Yay!
See?
11.
Unfortunately, it's
Okay.
Good to do it.
It was worth a
You
try.
are knocked prone,
Ah!
and you take the 20 points, so 10 points of bludgeoning damage as you're knocked prone. And that brings us to Zari. Oh, Zari, this is the one that you did put Booming Blade on, and it just moved of its own volition, so please go ahead and do your Booming Blade damage.
Yay! Booming blade damage. It was 2d8 when it moves. That is a 2 and a 6, not a 9.
All right. Sounds good. Okay, now it is your turn, Zari.
I am just going to swing my shadow blade at it and attempt to hit it.
Alrighty.
That's a 23 to hit.
That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, so that is 3d8. We have a 4, a 7, and a 7. So 18 damage.
All right. There is another kind of eep noise from this this madcap as it takes this blow and is looking kind of beat up and a little bit rough. Krieg.
Okay, so I am going to take that second madcap and cast Chill Touch again. That's an 11.
Unfortunately, that does not hit.
Well, you can't win them all.
Worven, you are up.
Warven's just going to charge to the last one and attack it twice.
Alrighty.
That's a 12.
Unfortunately, 12 does not hit.
And a 25.
That does hit, however.
For 8 damage.
Nice. Go ahead and describe how you take care of this second madcap.
Right. So Warven's just rushing in and just kind of starts spinning in a circle around it and just barely knocks off the cap from the top of its head, which is essentially decapitating it. But...
So Worven kind of not really wanting to look at what's happening, spins his blade out and very effectively finishes off the madcap, and you have 2 Demon Ichor soaked caps that you can now feed into Cheep Cheep when you get there. Unfortunately, the sound of all of the fighting, you start hearing a angry buzzing noise coming from inside this hive. You get the idea that there may have been some attention drawn by this little scuffle, and you watch as a large winged insect crawls its way out of the one of the holes in this wasp's nest. Its arms kind of like sword-like with a silver sheen to them, and fiery red and purple wings with a very, very long, wicked-looking stinger as a hell wasp emerges fully intact and very, very pissed off. We're gonna jump right back into initiative
That sounds terrible.
with
Uh-oh.
Bang Bang.
Oh no.
Oh. Okay. Getting up. How far away is it?
It is about currently 30 feet away, and it looks mad, for lack of a better term.
Okay. Well, let's give it something else to focus on, maybe. I'm reaching into a little bag in my pouch, pulling out a little fuzzball, and throwing a ball of fur at it.
All right, so you chuck a ball of fur. I have a feeling that this ball of fur is going to turn into something.
Gosh, I hope so. It turns into a badger.
All right, so there's this little badger that gets on all fours and is like, and gets ready to attack the hell wasp.
Get him, Francis.
God. Would you like to roll for Francis, or would you like me to roll for Francis?
Oh, you can roll. I'm okay with mediating, even.
All right. Let me get the badger up real quick. And Francis is going to go ahead and make a swipe at this wasp and fail miserably as he rolls an 11 against a armored kind of hell wasp.
He was so brave.
He just kind of stands there all angry, as, you know, as badgers are, because they don't give a shit. Oh my god, it's a badger going against a wasp. Does this got a honey badger? It's the honey badger, don't give a shit.
Absolutely.
Alright. And that brings it to the the wasp's turn, who tries to attack Francis the Badger. And Francis the Badger is, alas, no more.
No!
Francis, why?
Is there a body or does the body vanish?
That's a good question. From a bag of tricks, I think the body is still there. We'll rule that the body is still there.
Okay.
Oh no, the floof.
The floof, oh no.
It was only a badger.
Only a badger.
Yeah, 3 hit points was not enough to withstand.
That means that squirrel earlier could totally still be Stu.
That's true. All right, Zari, it is your turn.
I am going to cast web on it.
Right, and what level spell is web?
2nd.
Alrighty. So I'm gonna roll a d20 here. And I will need you to roll a d100, please. Would you like standard or modified? If you want to give it out to chat, we can.
Yes, I think I always want to give it to chat, like every time.
Alright, chat, is she rolling on the standard wild magic, or are we going modified? tried to take my horn off. Modified. Alrighty.
95.
Oof a doof a doof. All right. Ooh. You and everybody around you gains vulnerability to poison damage for 1 minute. The wild magic giveth, and the wild magic taketh away.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I think I'm okay. I'm really confident that this is okay.
All right. It's only a hell wasp, right?
Yes, hopefully a webbed hell wasp.
Yes, let's hope it's a webbed hell wasp.
They can't possibly have poisoned attacks.
Sure. Nope. They don't have that at all.
You're welcome.
What did you get on your web attack?
You have to roll? I thought
I'm
they say.
sorry. I didn't hear. Is it a save? I apologize.
Yes, it is a dex save.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, I did not realize. That's a 9.
Oh, then yes, it is webbed.
All right, so the hell wasp gets entangled in this horribly sticky web. How long does web last?
Concentration up to 1 hour.
Awesome. Alrighty. So it is currently stuck.
So those webs fill a 20-foot cube.
Alrighty, it is
Around
very,
it.
very stuck.
Yes.
Along with the poor past before his time, Francis the Badger corpse.
Each creature that starts their turn in the webs has to make a dexterity saving throw, and on a failed save, they are restrained.
Alrighty. Okay, so when it is his turn, I will make that dex save again. Alright. Excellent. Krieg!
Hey, Krieg, how far away am I from it?
You are approximately, say 30 feet away from it.
Okay, I'm going to cast Frostbite as a cantrip. It is a Constitution save.
All right. That's an 11.
Okay, so it takes 2d6 cold damage.
Excellent.
That's a 3 and a 3, so 6.
Okay.
And I am staying right where I am.
Sounds good. Warvin, it is your turn.
Is walking into the webbed area difficult terrain?
I imagine that it would be fairly difficult to walk into, yes. With that much webbing.
Okay, would I be like right at the edge of the webbing right now, or am I?
You are right at the edge of the webbing.
Okay, so Warvin would walk in about 10 feet. So he's about 10 feet away from the wasp. Then as a bonus action, he's going to use its feature of Guardian Soul. He's going to turn into a large creature, becoming a tree. And so his reach increases by 5 as well, so he now has a reach of 10. And he's going to attack it twice.
Alrighty.
Yeah. First one's a 17.
That hits.
All right. So that's for 6 plus 4, 10. And I can also add my Piercing Thorns, which is an additional 1d6 of 1. It's a total of 11.
Alrighty. And you have one more attack, right?
And the last one is 11.
To hit.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that does not hit. Bang bang.
Yeah. I don't think throwing a furball last round counted as an attack, so I'm no longer raging.
Okay, so your rage has dropped.
However, that allows me to think a little more clearly, and I'm not running into the webs. So I am drawing a short bow and firing at it.
Alrighty.
Okay. Does an 11 hit?
An 11 does not hit. I'm sorry.
Okay, making a second attack. Does an 18 hit?
An 18 does hit.
Yay! Ooh. 9 damage.
Alrighty. Okay. And it is the Hell Wasp's turn. So it needs to make a dex save to see if it can get out. And that is a 20. I think that makes it break free of the web. Am I correct?
So when it starts its turn in the webs, it makes a dexterity saving throw or becomes captured, or if it's already stuck in the webs, it makes a strength check against my spell save DC.
Okay, so that would be a 22 then. What is your spell save DC?
16.
Yeah, I think a 22 will. So it is out then, I believe. It is no longer stuck. Okay, so it is going to fly forward and try and...
Oh, it uses its action for the strength check.
Perfect. Thank you. Right, it is free, but it is not able to attack. So, Zari, it is your turn.
Okay, since it's broken free, I'm going to stop concentrating on the webs. And I'm going to cast Magic Missile at it.
Alrighty.
Oh, since web was...
No wild magic surge this time.
Okay, that is 1, 3, and 4 damage from the bolts of Magic Missile. Oh, +1, so +3 to those. So that's 10
All right.
damage,
Perfect.
I think.
Alrighty.
Math!
Right? Krieg, it is your turn. You can once again see Francis the Badger on the ground now that there is no more webs. And a very, very angry Hell Wasp.
How far away is the badger from the hell wasp?
The Hell Wasp has gotten out, has basically used his action to move, so it's about 20 feet away.
Okay, I'm just going to cast Chill Touch again. That's an 8, so that does not hit, but I am going to move back a little bit.
Alrighty. Alright. And then Warvin, it is your turn. The webs have cleared.
All right. So I gain 2 temp hit points at the beginning of my turn.
Nice.
So I will use my bonus action to cast Ensnaring Strike. And I'll try and hit it. 16 to hit.
That Does not hit, unfortunately.
16 does not hit. And second attack. No, that's just 11.
Alrighty. Okay. Bang Bang, it is your turn.
Ha! I'm gonna fire 2 more arrows at it.
Alrighty. Give me those shots.
Uh-oh. An 11
Okay.
and a natural 1.
Oh no! Oh goodness. All right. So what I would like you to do is go ahead and roll a d4 and let me know what you get.
4.
All right, you're fine. You're fine. Nothing happens.
Oh, goodness.
It's just
okay.
a miss. Had you rolled a 1, it would have been bad. Something would have happened. I like keeping things random. Alrighty. And so it's the Hell Wasp's turn then, yes? Because that was both of your attacks? Or was it?
Yep.
Okay. So the Hell Wasp moves forward alarmingly quickly and tries to make a grab for... Let's see here. It's going to make a grab for Zari since she's the one who made it stop moving for a while, and it didn't like that.
Do I get an opportunity attack on it?
You do get an opportunity attack.
All right.
Is it now within 10 feet of me?
Oh, it is absolutely within 10 feet of you.
Okay, then that triggers my Halo of Spores. It has to make a con save.
All right. That is a 9 for the con save.
Okay, so it takes 1d4 damage. That is necrotic damage.
1, you said, necrotic damage? All right.
That'll teach him.
And you did... Oh, yeah, no, anyway, sorry. Okay, and then your opportunity attack, Warvin?
It failed with a 12.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're amazing.
All right, and this creature gets close, and it kind of, as it comes up to you, it starts making this terrible chittering noise with its mouth, and you see something burbling up behind its mandibles, as it spits something out on you.
Oh boy.
Does a 16 hit you?
Oh yeah, 16 hits me all day.
All right. So I need you to please make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, here goes nothing. I believe in you. 18.
You're fine.
Oh,
But,
wow.
however, the fiery acid stinging from this spit still does do 7 points of acid damage to you. It is
But it's
very
not
fortunate.
poison.
It's very fortunate that the hell wasps are not poisonous.
As a reaction to taking damage, I would like to cast Hellish Rebuke.
Go for it.
I point my finger. Yo! That stiff stinks! Ugh!
Stiff stinks.
It must make a dexterity saving throw.
That's a 3. So I'm gonna say that
Alright.
probably doesn't make it even with its dexterity of +2. So
Okay, so it will take 2d10 fire damage. So that's 9 and 7. 16 damage.
all right. So you do 16 points of damage, and you get the idea that maybe that should have done more damage than it seems to have taken from that.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's hell.
But it does not look happy. In fact, if you, on a closer inspection, you can start to see little tears forming in its wings and it looks like one of its mandibles has been knocked loose. It's looking
That's what you get for spitting
not great.
on me, you disgusting creature. Ugh.
And Zari, it is your turn.
Okay, I am going to cast Ray of Frost at
Alrighty.
this thing.
Ray of Frost is a cantrip or first level? I can't remember.
It's cantrip.
Okay.
And they make a ranged spell attack. 17.
That hits.
Yes! Alright, it will take 1d8 cold damage and its speed is reduced by 10 feet until start of next turn.
Alrighty.
So a d8. Where did my d8 go? There it is. 2. 2 damage.
This cold blasts the creature and it yelps in pain as its little tiny frost flakes begin to form on its wings as it takes, you think, probably more than 2 points of damage with that reaction. It looks very unhappy.
I would also like to use my meta magic ability to quicken the spell and cast Ray of Frost again.
Alrighty.
That's only a 10.
That unfortunately does not hit. Krieg, it is your turn.
Okay, is it possible to get on the, like, to sort of flank it with Zari and get advantage on the attack? I don't know how that works.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, then I'm going to do that. Thank God, because the first one was a nat 1, but the second one was a 24.
That definitely hits.
Okay, so it's 1d8 plus 3.
Right?
So that's 6 points of damage, and it is a magical weapon.
What is it that you were doing with your shillelagh?
Oh, yeah, with my shillelagh quarterstaff.
Okay, so how much damage? I'm so sorry.
3 plus 3, so 6 damage total.
Alrighty. Krieg, why don't you tell me how you end this hell wasp?
Okay, so I sort of run around to the back of it, and with one swing, kind of crack it on its backside. And as I do that, some of the rot from my quarterstaff bleeds onto the hell wasp and starts to eat away at it.
Corrosive shillelagh.
Yeah.
I love it.
Circle of spores, baby. Go big or go home.
Indeed. All right. This hell wasp just kind of tries to flutter and just sinks to the ground as it is eaten away by the rust from your staff. And you have successfully gathered your 2 demon ichor soaked madcaps and defeated a hell wasp.
Yeah.
Do see
Teamwork.
Yay!
poor Francis the Badger's body laying there on the ground.
I'm going to take it.
All right.
Oh, the poor badger.
You gonna eat that?
No, he's donating his body to science.
Oh
Oh,
no.
Well, I'm
Okay.
donating it for him.
And we eat the meat part and the rest of it go to science?
I guess.
I'm gonna pretend I don't hear this conversation.
The saddest rangers. A few moments later, you hear the clopping of hooves as Calliope comes over the sand dune. She did not help at all. Well, You did a good job.
Yeah, and where were you?
I was finding Cheap. I mean, I had to make sure you guys were gonna get there in one piece, right? If you didn't have anywhere to go, how were you gonna get anywhere? Sound logic.
That doesn't make any sense.
That's okay. It's this way.
You had to fight Cheap.
No, I didn't have to fight Cheap. I had to find him.
Oh, okay.
Cheap is a him?
Well, I call him a him. Cheap is a piece of machinery. So, I mean, I don't know. Some people call their cars she. Some people call them him. Some people call them, cars. I don't know. He kind of. My boyfriend Chip kind of he calls him a he, so I started calling him he. Anyway.
Okay. Yeah. Are you gonna be with us the whole time?
Oh
or
no!
till
I'm
we're
just
in
taking you to Cheap, and then I'm up out of here.
Oh, that's good. That's good to know.
Yeah, no, I'm just making sure you get to your ride, and then I am, as they say, outie. So, she adjusts her Thaco University bag on her shoulder. All right, this way.
Anybody bring any healing potions?
Oh yeah, that's what.
I can help with that.
Oh, really?
I'm
Yeah.
going to cast Goodberry. So 10 berries appear in my hand, but they look just moldy and disgusting. I'm going to give 5 to Zari and 5 to Bang Bang. Don't worry,
Are
they're
these
safe.
Oh, okay.
They're quite safe.
I'm just not even going to offer my hand. I'm just going to baby bird it.
I do know some nature medicine if you're still hurt. So.
How many hit points?
I'm not pouring those into your mouth, Bang Bang.
Aww.
Calliope reaches into her bag too. I do have these too. And she hands each of you a healing potion as well. I kind of forgot that I was supposed to give these to you at the beginning. Sorry.
Oh, yes, of course you did. I'm sure it was not purposeful at all.
Nope.
Fortunate for
Not
us
at
that
all.
you remembered.
And as she grins, you catch the little tiny glimpse of fangs in her mouth. Do fawns have fangs? Last time you checked, I don't think they did, but this one certainly does.
Can I roll an insight check?
Absolutely.
I want to do that too.
I completely trust her.
Oh, Calliope, you.
So I rolled an 8.
She's totally on the up and up. She totally forgot to give you those. Absolutely.
I rolled a 21.
This bitch crazy. She is not here to be your friend. You're pretty sure that if something were to happen to you, all of your stuff would be in her bag and she'd be gone.
She's awesome.
Bang Bang, you're crazy. It's okay though, because we're going to go to Cheap now, and then Calliope can just go back to doing whatever it is that crazy fawn women do.
They fawn over stuff.
Yeah. That. Normally I run a
Yeah.
radio show actually, but
That's awesome.
I don't know what that is.
that's okay.
It's in her car.
Cheap
I
has
also
a radio.
don't know what
Yep.
that is.
All right, this
Yeah,
way.
what's a car?
Well, Cheap is a car. This way.
What's a science?
Science is just magic that has.
Stick
Numbers
around and
with
you'll
it.
find out.
I really like your enthusiasm, Krieg.
Thank you.
These mushy berries are kind of sweet and sticky.
Is science what you're going to do to the badger?
Well, yes, that's why it's donating its body.
For the advancement.
But I
of
can't do
science.
anything with it. I can't do anything with it until the meat gets off of it, so.
Well, at least it won't go to waste, I guess.
This is true. It will not.
How many potions did the crazy fawn lady give us?
Each have 1 healing potion. Sorry, I'm remembering why I do not wear my hair long. It's driving me insane. I was like, it has to be tied some way that it's not on the back of my neck. Alrighty.
Yeah, I feel you.
So, Calliope leads you off towards another set of sand dunes, and as you walk between them, you see a big, kind of brown, what looks like a burlap sack over something, but it's humongous. Probably, at least 3,000 pounds of something behind this burlap. As Calliope walks over, grabs a corner of it, and starts pulling, and she reveals this humongous vehicle. It's got nets all down one side that look like it's bowed out. It's got like a. Have you guys ever see like the Jurassic Park vehicles that like could corral dinosaurs? It looks like that. There's definitely like a scooping claw mechanism. There's cages along the side, and she kind of points over to it and goes, "This is our cotton-picking chicken plucker, also known as Cheep Cheep."
Hi, Cheep Cheep. I'm Bang Bang.
Cheep Cheep doesn't talk. She kind of pats his metal side. He's a tormentor class, infernal war machine, but we have him out here on chicken duty for Mad Maggie.
Hi, Bang Bang. I'm Cheep Cheep.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Yep.
Oh my god, everything is so nice here.
It looks really dangerous.
We gotta come here more.
So, one of you fine folks are gonna need to feed Cheep Cheep those madcap demon ichor things so it'll run. Another of you is gonna need to man the net mechanisms on one side, and the other one will need to man the claw mechanisms, and the other one's gonna have to steer. So, who wants to do what?
Is one of them higher than the other?
Bang Bang's not steering.
Aw.
I veto that right out.
I mean, they're all like different stations inside of him, so you have to like, well, here. And she climbs up this ladder built onto the side and opens up a hatch, and you see inside that there are 4 different stations that a creature can sit in to operate the vehicle all as one.
Who's veto?
I will steer the thing. I will do the steering.
Yes, I was going to nominate Zari as well.
I guess I can do the net.
All right, one
I'll
net,
do the claw.
one claw, one steer. So, I guess, Bang Bang, that means you're feeding Cheep Cheep, huh?
All right.
All right, excellent. Well, here you go. Here's the controls. All right, so when you are ready to net something, let me know. When you are ready to claw something, let me know, and I will tell you how to manage that at the time. When you are ready to feed Cheep Cheep, let me know. There are mishaps that can happen.
I'm ready.
So what?
All right.
Just to be clear, what does the claw? How does the claw operate again? Like, what's its purpose?
Kind of like a claw machine, where like so you could. It goes out from the side of the vehicle, and you could basically like claw machine chickens up and put them into
And then put them in the net.
cages. Yeah.
Okay.
And then the nets are like harpoon nets. You basically shoot it out the side and it will net them, and then you can come along with the claw and pick up the harpooned chickens and put them in.
Very efficient.
Yeah. It was like...
Yeah, that's a cotton picking chicken plucker.
I use it right.
Yep, you did use it right. Absolutely. Alright, well, you guys have fun. They're just the Bissell chickens. They're about maybe couple minutes drive that way. Can't really hit anything out here. It's just sand. You're fine. You should be good. Yeah, everything should be fine. Just watch out for Rocket Drago's other machine so he doesn't kill you. Bye. And Calliope just kind of waves and hops off the machine and starts walking
what
backwards.
other machine? What other machine
What?
are you
What?
speak
What?
of?
What? Oh, just, one of the other, gang leaders that doesn't like Mad Mags. If he sees Cheep Cheep out on the road making too much noise and dust, he might come after you with one of his machines. But I don't think you'll have to worry about it. It's really not a big deal. I'll see you later. Toodles. Have fun.
I really don't like that woman.
I think she's great. Let's go.
It's not very polite to withhold information like that.
She told us.
Or to,
no.
not give us healing potions, or to, I'm wondering what else she didn't tell us. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be bad.
No, don't say it's gonna be bad. It has to go well. I want to leave and go back to a tree.
Oh, it's okay. Everything is going to be good. We're in hell. What can go wrong, right?
The nice half deer lady.
Everything.
She totally gave us water and healing potions, and she told us about the other guy. It's great. Let's go, guys. Who's got the caps?
You have them.
You do.
Oh, I got them. Okay. Hi,
right.
Cheep Cheep.
It's very quiet, but Calliope showed you where to put the cap in. You have to feed them in one at a time. It's pretty straightforward. And as you
I'm making airplane noises.
And as you put one in, there is a slight rumble underneath your fingers as you feed the first cap in. Go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
$10.
Alrighty.
Am I adding anything to that?
It's just a straight.
Okay.
The entire area that you're in starts filling with this purpley smoke as the machine just rumbles to life underneath you. You can feel the vibrations kind of just coursing through you, and the smoke kind of tickles. It feels kind of fun and funny, but you have fed Cheep Cheep the first of the demon ichor caps, and it's alive underneath you.
Yeah, good boy.
Zari, you feel the infernal war machine rumble to life as the demon ichor hits the engine, and a gout of flame spurts out the back with a and it is time to put the pedal to the metal, as it were.
Oh, guys, I think Cheep Cheep's hungry.
Go ahead and roll a d20 as you handle Cheep Cheep.
That is a 16 on the die.
Excellent. So everything goes smoothly. as you put him into gear and you spurt forward 100 feet as you start moving down the road at a very fast pace as it goes 100 feet around.
Woohoo!
You imagine you will be up on these abyssal chickens in no time at all.
Everybody hold on to your knickers. This is going really fast.
What
Well,
if you
we-
don't wear knickers?
Then hold your
Why,
cheeks or
Krieg?
your butt cheeks or whatever. Just hold on to something because it's going really fast. And if you're not holding on to something, you're gonna fly.
I think I got some extra ones if you want, Tom.
Make sure we don't hit the chickens.
No thanks.
Cheap vapes. Yes, cheap does vape. All right. You guys
Wait,
are
why-
cruising. Oh, go ahead.
Why don't we hit the chickens? That'll make them easier to net and grab.
Well, I don't want to hurt them.
What if they explode? Then we have no chicken.
There's only one way to find out.
Hey, look, I'm just steering. If you guys want to do that, we can try to do that with one of them, but that might be a bad idea.
Yeah, that sounds like a bad idea.
Wait a minute, hang on. I'm pretty sure that in our pre-game conversation, we said something about wanting giant explosions. Was it? Oh no, was that not in my notes? I'm sorry. All right, so you guys are flying down the road, and sure enough, you start hearing what sounds like clucking until you get closer, and then you just realize it's ungodly cacophonous screeching of these blind, featherless, abyssal chickens that are flapping and not going anywhere. They're like bounding up into the air and then plummeting to the ground in kind of a sad spectacle. These are not efficient chickens.
That's so pathetic.
Not efficient chickens.
Are they okay? I've never seen an animal so ineffective like that.
You still want to save them?
Let's put them out of their misery.
Okay, so then we are going to move this thing really fast
Yeah.
over the things that look like tongues with feet.
All right. So let me know when you guys are starting to make your net and claw attacks, and if you would like to run over chickens as well, you can. Not a problem. All right. So I want you guys to each give me a initiative roll. We're not going to go into combat with the chickens, but I would like to just kind of get an idea of who's going at what time.
7.
17.
16.
5.
Oh my gosh, guys, this is gonna be great. We're gonna explode some featherless chickens.
Disaster.
Hey,
Chicken,
is this how
it
you
is
make?
a chicken disaster, yes.
Yeah.
Is this how you make boom boom chicken?
All right, sorry. Go ahead. You get a clear path to those chickens. You are absolutely able to run them over. You got a clear shot. They're everywhere. You can hardly drive without hitting a chicken.
Just like home.
Oh wow. And so let's go ahead and roll some dice, shall we? I would like you to roll a d20.
16.
All right, you are driving, and you kind of hit a button with your elbow as you're trying to look around, and the entire vehicle just jukes to one side, and you hear a kthunk, kthunk as you hit a couple of chickens. And roll a D100, please. Chat, are we going modified or are we going straight wild magic?
Oh, this is gonna be great.
Oh.
99.
Whoa, goodness.
Why do I
gracious.
feel like this is going to
modified?
be bad?
Okay.
Because it's always modified. Why is it always
I have my knickers.
Put those away.
Oh, no. All right, are you ready? You jump forward in time exactly 1 minute. And only for 1 minute. For the perspective of everyone else, you cease to exist during that time. So you disappear from the cockpit as it currently is, and you appear 1 minute ahead in a completely different vehicle. And for 1 minute, someone is going to need to man the helm of
I'm
Cheep
totally
Cheep
crawling up there.
until she gets back.
You guys, I don't know where everybody went. What's going on? What's happening here? This weird.
Oh no.
What just
Where'd she
happened?
go?
Where'd Zara go? Who's driving?
I got it, guys. I got it. This is gonna be great.
Oh no. I think well, I think Krieg has action first, but I'm pretty sure Warvin's going to panic shoot Annette.
Oh no, okay. Bang bang, it is your turn, so this is good time.
Yeah.
You're using your turn to climb up there and to take control.
Absolutely.
Alright, you're taking control. Are you continuing to drive forward, or are you gonna try and hit some chickens?
I mean, that is clearly the only action option. I am definitely going to hit a chicken.
Alright. Let's see what happens. Give me a D100, please.
Wait, did we hit a chicken right before she vanished?
Yep.
Okay, doing it. 71.
71. Alright. I'm assuming we're going modified, so I'm going back to it. As everyone else has been like, modified. The speed of your vehicle is increased by 10 feet per round.
Yeah.
Is that 10 feet each round or 10 feet for the duration?
It's for the duration. For the duration.
Okay.
You just keep speeding up and you never can stop.
Cumulative acceleration.
Ah! Krieg, it is your turn.
Okay, I would like to try and maneuver if we're not going too fast, I'd like to try and maneuver the claw around to try and pick up one of the run over chickens.
Alrighty. Go ahead.
That is an 11.
Alrighty. That's perfect. You needed a 10 to hit. So, you have successfully grappled some chickens and can use the rest of your action to put those 3 chickens that you have in your claws into the net, into the cage.
Okay,
I will keep track of how many chickens you guys have grabbed. You need 50.
Okay, I'll do that then. How are they looking?
A little squashed, but probably edible, you think?
There'll be like smash burgers. The really flat chicken fillets.
The next big thing in the chicken wars, smash burger. All right. Warvin.
You know, Warvin is definitely panic shooting Annette.
All right.
And it's a 5. How apropos.
All right. Well, that net has a plus 10 to it, so you have no problem nabbing yourself. Let's see here. How many chickens? Each net holds 5 chickens. You've managed to capture 5 chickens with that net. And it's waiting on the ground for Krieg to grab next time. All right. Zari, it is your turn. You can try and get back to where you were. Maybe another wild magic surge would help. You can see plenty of chickens on the ground. Maybe you should just kind of point one and see what happens.
All right. I am going to cast Ray of Frost on a chicken.
All right. Go ahead and roll to hit that chicken.
That's a 19 on the die plus 7.
Oh, yeah. You have no problem hitting that chicken. It's going to be a frozen chicken. Now, I thought we wanted fresh fast food, not frozen, but I think we'll take it in this case. And roll me a D100 as you have successfully killed this chicken.
$95 again.
Alrighty, I'm gonna roll something really quickly because I have a couple of different charts that I've been using that are all part of the modified charts. Alright, please roll a d6 for me.
Roll a d6, roll a d6. Na. 2.
Alrighty, your dexterity is increased by 1 for the next hour.
Okay, and it took 3 points of cold damage.
Yes, it is a dead chicken.
It's a chicken popsicle.
It's a chicken popsicle. They are not smart chickens.
As opposed to...
Well, that's true.
As opposed
that's
to
true.
Hugo, the super chicken genius who lives on my street.
Awesome.
As opposed to the Mathema chicken?
The Mathema chicken. I like the Mathema chicken. Alrighty. Bang Bang, it is your turn.
Okay, driving this thing. And I'm going faster now.
You are now going 110 feet per round.
Okay, so clearly we want to get the nets where they can get groups of chickens, because that clearly looks like a better idea. So steering towards a group of chickens.
All right. Are you trying to hit the chickens as well? Or just steering towards them?
I mean, if it's at all possible, I would like to go very quickly towards them and then, like, Tokyo Drift so that the net is chicken facing.
All right. So you want to juke it. All right. All right. Okay. Give me a d20, please.
Fearless. 3.
All right. Let's see here. All right. There is a disturbing sounding crunching noise as some of the armor of the vehicle shreds off and is left behind in the dust from the force of the juke, and you hit a small mishap with your driving. It's okay,
guys.
It's still moving, but you get if you're attacked. It may not be great if you are attacked out here.
We totally didn't need that piece. It's okay. It's okay, guys. It's okay.
You sure you know how to drive?
Maybe I should take over driving.
I love that. Oh, Sarah's reaction of just yes.
Well, he's Bang Bang's living his dream. Who am I to take that from him? So I'm gonna try and turn the claw around to get the netted chickens that
All
are
right.
currently
Go for it.
Yeah. Do the claw thing.
14.
You snag a net of chickens. So you now have 8 chickens.
Woo!
Warvin, it is your turn.
Yes, I am going to. Let's see what comes out. 7. Oh no. I reach into my bag of tricks and I throw out apparently a dire wolf.
Oh no.
Oh
And I'm
boy.
yelling to it. It's like, can you try and herd the chickens for us? Please don't eat them.
Make a handle animal check, please, because I would really love to watch this dire wolf herd abyssal chickens for you.
Oh, it's a 15.
All right. The dire wolf looks at you and goes, poof, and bounds off to go starts rounding up chickens and like herding them into groups, which is difficult because abyssal chickens have no eyes, but they do have blind sense. So you get the idea that okay, this works a little bit.
Turned a wolf into a shepherd.
Well, isn't that what dogs
Amazing.
are for? Oh god.
So the dire wolf is starting to
Fascinating.
round up chickens. You get the idea that he could probably round up 10 chickens before he starts losing track of them. So you can get them in groups of 10 now. Just so you know, your claw will pick up probably 10 chickens at a time without a problem. The net can only get 5 at a time, but you can probably pick up 2.
Okay, that's good to know. Wait,
And
I can pick up 2, or I can
you
pick
can
up
pick up
10?
2 nets worth, or you can pick up 10
okay.
chickens.
Okay.
Sorry, because it's a little bit difficult, it doesn't quite work exactly as normal combat works here. You feel yourself phasing back into existence, and you land back in the driver's seat with Bang Bang on your lap, basically, as you pop back in. Ah!
Oh, she's back.
Oh good.
Literally, what the hell? Like what? What the hell?
I was keeping it warm for you.
Get out of my lap, you little monster!
Why are you here? Okay, I'm moving. On my turn.
All right. Well, it is currently your turn, so that works.
Oh, what?
well.
Okay.
So sorry. That's right. Sorry. I'm assuming you're taking back over driving. Are you working to round? How would you like? Would you like to continue to drive over chickens? Would you like to try and round them up like the wolf is doing? How would you like to? What would you like to do?
Yeah, at this point, I'm going to see the wolf doing that, and I'm going to be like, maybe I should go the other way that the wolf is going, and like round them up that way so we can like corral them all in one spot.
All right, teamwork. Go ahead and give me a d20 roll, please.
That is a 7.
You are doing just fine on this teamwork thing. Alrighty. Bang bang.
Can I make an insight check on my DM?
You can if you want. You can certainly try. All insight checks against the DM are made with disadvantage, just so you know. Bang bang, it is your turn.
Okay, crawling out of the way.
Right?
And crawling back towards where you feed the caps in.
All right, which is actually good timing because you can hear kind of this grinding sound that you think maybe you might need to give Cheep Cheep a little bit more juice, as it were.
Oh no! I'm coming, Cheep Cheep!
All right. So go ahead and give me a d20 to see how well you get back there and feed
16.
Cheap. Yeah, you're good. You're good. The DCs for operating this vehicle are fairly low, so you're good.
Have a drippy ichor cap.
Taste. Krieg, it is your turn.
Okay, so I will take my claw and try and scoop up a net of 10 chickens. Or not a
Alrighty.
net of 10 chickens.
2 nets worth of 10 chickens. You got it.
6.
Well, plus 11. So you're fine.
Oh, I didn't know there was a plus 11. Okay, great.
It's a
17.
plus 11. The nets are a plus 10 and the claw's a plus 11. You're fine. Pretty much, unless you roll a natural 1, you guys are accomplishing what you need to do without much problem. All right, and then Warvin, your turn.
Yeah, I think Warren's just gonna try and shoot an at the rest of the crowd chickens.
All right, go ahead and roll that d20.
All right, so 11 plus 10 is 21.
All right, you have more chickens. So because I don't want this to turn into a just roll every single round to make sure you get your chicken, I would like you guys to roll one more time to just make sure we handle the car well without any mishaps. We don't have any mishaps with our, oh my gosh, thank you for the subscription, Christy, please. We really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. So yeah, go ahead and give me a roll. We'll just see how well you guys do at getting the rest of your 50 chickens, because you still have your reward waiting for you. Zari.
I rolled
I rolled a 16.
You are handling this machine like a dream. You have no mishaps happen. Bang Bang, how do you do it, making sure that you are continually feeding Iker properly?
Oh, I think I've already fed him our 2 caps. So I'm basically just talking really sweetly to him and trying to keep him motivated. It's okay, Cheap. We can do this. We got this, buddy. It's going to be great. You're being such a good boy. I rolled a 6.
You are totally fine.
Yeah. We got this, Cheap.
Okay, Krieg, what did we roll?
I rolled a 12.
You are collecting chickens like a boss. And Warvin.
I rolled a 15.
Chicken mission accomplished. Between the wolf and excellent driving, machine motivation,
Why, thank you.
Net tossing and claw machining, you managed to get all 50 chickens.
Working together, solving
Teamwork.
the problem.
Oh my god, guys, we're awesome.
Go ahead and get one for yourself, Wolfie.
Oh, the wolf is very happily eating a chicken as soon as he is given permission. And as you are turning to head back towards where you came from, you hear something in the distance. The growl of another machine, perhaps.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, you are manning the helm. I'd like a perception check from you, please.
Ooh.
23.
Alrighty.
Cheap, what do you think that was?
You see behind you what looks like a giant tornado spiraling 300 feet high, 30 feet wide at its base, as the fire tornado starts bearing down towards you. You can see the shimmering of a portal maybe 150 feet ahead. I would like you to roll a dexterity saving throw for your vehicle to make sure that you are able to get to the portal before the tornado catches you.
That's a 9.
All right, I have
I hope it's got a good
stats.
dex.
So that is a
I'm sure cars have great decks.
15. Cheap Cheap has a good dex. Because it's one of the smaller vehicles, he's got a decent dex. The fact that this 3,000-pound vehicle is one of the smaller vehicles in the furnace is kind of terrifying. But you managed to throw things into gear just the right moment to spin slightly as you watch this tornado pass by just out of range of your car. You can feel the heat and the wind off it as it blows your hair. And you go right on through the portal like nothing happened. Like the badass biatch you are. And your party arrives back in Baldur's Gate. 50 abyssal chickens in tow. And all in one piece.
You guys, that was crazy.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
Did we make
We
it?
got-
back?
Did you see that big fire
Looks like
tornado?
we're back.
Oh god.
That was insane.
And we brought Cheap Cheap.
And Cheap Cheap is indeed in the middle of Baldur's Gate now.
It's a little conspicuous, don't you think?
I don't know. He looks happy.
You hear applause and a slow clap as Mad Mags and Calliope walk around the corner. Calliope with a half grin on her face and Mad Maggie in with a full smile. Well done, my friends. You have succeeded, and look at these wonderful chickens you have brought back for me. Thank you so much. I know that we will have the best chicken sandwich, and those other places can suck it. But I believe I promised you a game, did I not?
Yes,
You
ma'am,
did.
you did.
A game full of rewards. Your debts to me have been erased, my friends. Let's come and sit and play a game of cards, shall we?
I mean, yes, we will come and play cards.
Lead
Okay,
the
going
way.
that way.
Is Calliope coming too?
Oh no, Calliope has other things to do. I just had to make sure that she got back in one piece and set up the portal for your arrival.
Oh, good. At least she did that. That's good.
She's awesome.
Calliope gives Bang Bang a grin and a wink.
Very helpful.
All right, so you are led back into the restaurant. Workers come and start unloading Cheap Cheap of his abyssal chicken load to make into abyssal chicken sandwiches for Mad Maggie's menagerie of meat. And you are led into the back room where there is a table spread out and a single deck of cards laid out on a cloth with golden embroidery. So here is the game we are going to play, my friends. I have here a very, very special deck of cards, and I'm going to have you draw one card, and this card will give you something truly amazing. After all, such wonderful, wonderful friends deserve wonderful, wonderful gifts, do they not?
Like what? Like a second stomach?
Well, they can give you food, it can give you riches, it can give you your wildest dreams, more strength, more cunning, maybe even new friends.
More trees?
More trees. If it is what your heart wishes. Who would like to go first?
Bang, bang.
Krieg just looks at Bang Bang.
Oh my god, guys, I'm so honored. You guys are great. This is the best day. Okay.
Alrighty.
I'm running forward.
Okay.
I'm sniffing the cards.
They smell normal. They smell like paper. It's a little strange. But it seems to be okay. I would like you to roll. Let's see here. I may have to have. I believe there is in our Discord. There is a dice rolling channel. I would like you to roll me a D22, please.
No, okay. I definitely don't have one of those.
Yes.
Oh, when I am sniffing the cards, I am doing so with a special ability called Lingering Magic, which casts Detect Magic without components.
Yes, these are very, very, very magical cards. You're not entirely sure what kind of magic is on them, but they're definitely magical of some sort.
Ooh. Hey guys, these smell really sparkly. Okay, did you get that?
I did. 16. Okay. Let's see here. All right. 16.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Alrighty. You pull out this card and turn it over. Against a stark black background with stars dotting it, you see what looks like a pristine sapphire. And as you pull it, 50 1,000 gold point gems appear at your feet.
I underestimated the sparkliness.
A fitting reward for such a fitting friend.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna start rolling in it like Scrooge McDuck.
All right, you roll in your newfound riches. All right. Who would like to go next?
Krieg will step up.
All right. Krieg, roll a d22, please.
18.
All right. Please roll me a d3.
You guys, this is the best. This is the best day ever.
2.
All right. You reach into the deck and you pull out a card, and as you flip it over, you see what looks like a galaxy, nebulas of different colors. And as this almost seems to be swirling on it, and as you focus, the moon comes into view. And you are granted 2 wishes. I will let you think about them if you need some time.
Wow. It gave you the moon. I thought that was an insult.
Oh, I guess, do I have to make the wishes now?
You
Or
do
can
not
I
have
wait
to.
until I've...
You
Okay.
can wait. You do need to make them tonight.
Okay.
Oh no, we lost Wild. Wild, come back to us.
It was the deck.
The deck. He drew the void. Oh God.
My
oh
first
God.
wish came true.
Oh my God.
No,
that's
that's mean.
horrible.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
All right. While we're waiting for Wild to come back, I'm not sure what happened there, but we'll go ahead and we will have Zari draw. Or
It's in the dice rolling channel.
yes, it'll be in the dice rolling channel. The part of Worven will temporarily be played by our producer, Logan Bryce, who will not be appearing in this film, but his spot at least will be held for Worven to get back. Thank you, Logan, for all you do behind the scenes to keep us running smoothly. Sometimes we are like herding abyssal chickens, we know. And you are appreciated for it. All right, and he is back. Thank you, Worven. We were very worried about you, but we are glad that you have returned to us.
Yay.
All right, what did you get, Sarah?
I rolled a 2.
A 2. Let's see here.
Yeah.
What did we find in this deck?
It's like my second favorite number.
Let's see here. Ooh. As you are flipping this over in your hand, you see in front of you, emblazoned on the card, is something gold. And as it comes into focus, you see a key in front of you. And you may choose a rare or rarer magic weapon which you are proficient in to appear in your hands. Tell me what type of weapon, and I will look one up for you. So whatever type of weapon you choose, and I will tell you what weapon it is. As you gain a rare or better magic weapon.
That would be a staff, please.
Alrighty, I will randomly pick a staff for you in a few moments. As Worven, would you go ahead and like to roll a d22 for me, please?
Yes, I will. A 5.
5. Alrighty, let's see here. So just so folks at home are curious, I am re-randomizing the deck every time. So there is no rhyme or reason to what is being picked at all. Let's see here. 5.
That's even better.
Yeah, no, I randomize things every single time. I do that with our wild magic surges, everything, because sometimes when you keep rolling the same number, it gets frustrating. So
Yeah,
that's why
that's
I always
smart.
do something different. It is a trick that I learned from Logan. I cannot say that I am the one who came up with that idea. All right, as you are focusing on the card, Worven, you see a long hallway in this card, and as you look closer, you see a knight kneeling on the ground, his head bent, and suddenly he appears in person, or I should say they appear in person. Worven, I would like you to describe this gnome fighter who appears and is there to serve you loyally in whatever way you desire. To be a friend, to be a boon companion, to enjoy herding animals, not hurting, saving the animals of the forest. You two are now paired bosom buddies to continue your life's work at your whim. And I'll let you describe him or them.
Oh, all right. Well, they are. Let's see. They look like they're in standard knight regalia, except everything seems to be made out of tree bark. There's leaves, like the crests are leaves, their shield is like a tangle of roots, and they don't actually have a sword. It's just like a short staff, like really short though, almost like an eskrima kind of thing. And yeah, they just look like they're ready to go climb trees and have fun.
Nice. Awesome. So, and I will let you name them as well.
I'm gonna name them Willow.
All right, Willow has a need meant to you, and they rise and they give you a warm smile and say, "I am here to serve at your pleasure for whatever it is that you find most important in life. I will be your protector, your confidant, and your friend."
Yay! Want to go climb some trees, Willow?
Heck yeah, I want to go climb some trees. That sounds amazing. Sorry, as you are studying the staff that appeared in your hand, you see this thin metal in front of you that's cool to the touch. And as you realize that you get a bit of a better grip on it, you realize that it's engraved with little snowflakes. And there's also infernal script down the length of it, as you realize that you have been given a staff of frost.
Oh my goodness. I have always wanted one of these, you guys. This is so good. I have like always wanted this. This one's even prettier than the one that I saw before. Like, wow, thank you.
All right, Krieg, have you decided on your 2 wishes yet?
I think so. I wish for my friends the spores that protect me, and the spores that I use to attack would be stronger. So, like, I guess buff my armor and buff my weapon.
Okay. You immediately feel a deeper connection to the spores that you share a symbiotic relationship with. You feel sturdier and stronger. You have 1 wish left, because I would count that as 1 wish.
Oh, great. Thank you. I'm going to open my pouch and take out Inky and put them on the table. And I wish for them to be stronger too.
All right.
And maybe be able to help me in battles.
As you do that, Inky grows a little bit. He definitely appears stronger, and Inky now has the ability to speak out loud in addition to helping you with your fight.
Hello, friend.
Hi, Mom!
Ah!
I sort of reach out and pat and sort of rub it on the top of its head.
They just kind of like nuzzle into your hand, like, yes, this is the best day ever. I love this.
It talks.
Very good. You and I have a lot of work to do.
Okay! And Mags looks over at you. Well, it seems that fortune has favored you. If you like, you may draw again. But I cannot guarantee good things will happen this time.
I have what I need. Who knows how to skin a badger?
I do, Mom! I can help!
You know,
I'm
they
good at
say
science.
fortune favors the bold, so maybe that's like we should call ourselves the bold.
That would be a good name for you all.
Wait, we're like a
You-
team now.
You want to stick together?
I mean, we just went to hell, and then we came back, and then we got good stuff. So, like, that hasn't happened to me with any of the other people I've been running around with. So if it's short people that I have to run around with to be fortunate, then yes, I want to stick around.
Ooh, do you all want to hang out in trees too?
I don't know.
That would be I would enjoy that.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever hung out in a tree.
it's fun. You can see everything down below. It's great.
I can do that on my broom.
Yeah.
It's kind of like sitting in a tree or on a tree. Can I tempt
not wrong.
you into drawing one more? Anyone?
Oh yeah, totally.
All right. She fans the deck out and holds it towards Bang Bang.
Okay. What do I do?
You draw a card.
Okay, doing that.
All right. Roll me a d22. See what happens.
6. I feel really good about this, guys. Last time I got a bunch of blue rocks.
You look at this card and you see the same hallway that Warvin had seen on his, and instead of a knight, sitting in the middle of the card is a magnificent throne made of bones and horns and other natural type things. As you gain proficiency in persuasion, and a key forms in your hand as you gain rightful ownership of a small keep here in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah!
Nice!
However, this keep, while it is rightfully yours, is also full of monsters, which you will now have to clear out in order to
We
claim
have our
what is
next
rightfully
mission.
yours.
Hey guys!
Giving the bold a next mission.
Oh, I got a great feeling about this, guys.
Oh dang. Does this mean that we have to call him Lord Bang Bang now?
Yeah. No more slavery for this guy.
No one will dare catch you and put you in chains ever again, Bang Bang. You are a rightful owner of a keep and prime real estate here in Baldur's Gate. And there's plenty of room for your friends, the bold.
I'll
as
put
well.
them in chains. Not my friends. The people that want to come after me. I'll put them in chains in my dungeon with monsters.
You have a
Perfect.
dungeon with...
He's a
Oh,
free kobold. No
Excellent.
more groveling before others. Now people will grovel before him.
Yeah. Now I'll only
Krieg is
grovel when I
excited.
want to.
Krieg is excited about the prospect of new test subjects.
Yeah. I didn't even need a sock. It's great. To be free.
Oh, okay. My brain took that weird places. I don't know why. Sorry.
Yeah, that took me a
I'm
second
like-
too.
14 inside some days. I was like, what is this? I don't want to know. But then you're like, okay, Dobby, the South stuff. I got it now. I'm back with you in the not gutter. All right. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in. This was the 10th of 12 epic one-shots featuring the newest D&D supplement, Baldur's Gate, Descent into Avernus. Thank you again to Will Crossweight for our intro music and Angela for the intro video. Again, you can find them on Twitter at Crossweight Music and at darling_Egyptian. I always want to say Egyptian instead of gypsum because my mouth cannot form the words right now. Blah, 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 blah. darling_gypsum. Please check out our sponsors, World Anvil and Die Hard Dice. And we are going to go ahead and choose our winner for the Die Hard Dice contest. So go ahead, please enter with the code, which I believe is... I forgot what it was. I'm so sorry. Hashtag Eggstream to be entered into that. So we can go ahead and get our winner for that. While Logan is drawing our winner for the event, which is Laura Bones. You have won the new Brimstone set from Die Hard Dice. Congratulations, Laura. Oh, holy crap. Carl, we can see your face. Sorry. I got distracted. I was reading something. I came back and there was a Carl under those amazing horns. So thank you guys. Thank you, Laura. We're so glad that you won. Reach out to us, please, in chat, or we will reach out to you via message. Thank you again to our sponsors. Again, I am Tessa Selkie Dreams. I'm one of the directors here at Nerdsmith. I am on a variety of streams. You can catch me on Friday nights on Dead Men Tell No Tales, running Ghosts of Saltmarsh. You can also catch me Tuesday nights on Shenanigoon playing Bonnie, the half sea elf bard and crazy disaster that she is. You can also catch me every other Wednesday on In Vain, Valpurgisnacht, a Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition podcast playing Dallas our Gangrel. Krieg, also known as Megan, where can people find you, my love?
You can find me on Twitter at Spring and Folk or Tumblr as well as Spring and Folk. I post a lot of art there as well.
Excellent. And Wild, where can folks find you?
Yes, hi. People can find me on Twitter at Wild Engineer, and I also stream on Welcome to the Party. I'm in a game of Mass New Generation on Thursdays, and I run a game on Friday nights.
Excellent. And Sarah, where can the folks find you?
Hi, guys. You can find me on Twitter at RNL down below here. On Twitch, I stream art and gaming at Ars Mythica, and that's where you can find me. You can find me on Facebook as well.
Fantastic. And Carl, where can folks find you?
I am on Twitter as RPG Carl. I'm also lurking around Twitch quite a lot as Just a Carl. You can find me on Tuesday nights with Sarah in the Aberrant game Community Service on the Onyx Path channel. And starting next week, you'll be able to find me on Wednesday nights on We Are Nerdsmith for Obscurum, a City of Mist game that's going to be run by Dire Bear GM Heath. I'm very excited about both of those. I gotta say, Community Service is one of the most fun games I've ever played, so please check it out.
Excellent. And thank you guys all for being here. We would not have nearly as much fun without your interaction. Thank you guys for being willing to jump in on what wild magic charts we should roll on. That was a blast. I loved interacting with all of you guys. Be sure to tune in this coming Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific for the next section of 9 Hells of a Good Time, entitled Clean Up on Level 4. And it is going to be DM'd by writer, artist, and professional game master Raven. Thank you to the folks at Nerdsmith, as always, for all of the hard work that you do to help make sure that our streams run as smooth as possible and for putting on these community events. We'd also like to thank our amazing patrons, Autumn Blaze, Chad Jacobs, David Asquith, Kyle Taylor, and Ren Knowles for being outstanding human beings and fellow Smithies. You guys help keep our home fires burning. Thank you so much. If you guys enjoyed this content, I can't talk today. If you enjoyed this content, you can help us make more by supporting us at patreon.com/nerdsmith. I want to thank my crew one more amazing time because you all made that so much fun. Thank you guys. And I will leave you guys with my favorite sign off, which is a little bit different than what we normally hear on the Nine Hells, but I think it is incredibly apt with "See you next time, you funky little tieflings." Good night, everybody.